Alright everyone, hey, welcome back to Sakura Wars, starting session 6. Hey, I got good news. I finally beat Sakura Wars 5 in the last week. Man, the end of that game is a pain in the ass. Enough that it really did turn me off from the whole experience. It's not a bad game, but of the 3 Sakura Wars games I've played, it's definitely the weakest, and considering how much it costs, because no one played it 10 years ago, I wouldn't really recommend it, unless you can get it for cheap, or free, like I did renting it from the library. And in other news that I know you guys just care so much about, my official graduation ceremony was yesterday, so I am just completely done. It was great. I was there for literally getting there half an hour early. I was in and out in an hour. Oh man, look at that beautiful snow falling. Almost, almost makes me forget that it's May and it's starting to reach like 70-degree weather, and I hate it. It's not terrible yet. I'm still pretty comfortable, but ugh. Oh yeah, and also, hey, it's a very special day today, everyone. It is May 15th. It is Azimi's birthday. Hey, ain't that something special? And just in case anyone is watching and is confused what's going on here, seeing as I specifically changed the game listing on this one to be Guilty Gear Strive, put it in the title, put Kai in the thumbnail. We'll do that later, alright? I do actually have to play some Sakura Wars. Because I can't take a break from this game to do a full 3-hour stream on Guilty Gear. I can't play the game that long. It's the Christmas show. I'm not super into. What if I did nothing? Like, hey, it's the Christmas show. I'll be mid about it. Oh, look at Azumi, so excited. Honestly, I'm really amazed that out of all of the all the costumes that were available for this game, there's no like Christmas costume pack. That really surprises me. Seeing as Christmas events are a constant in the Sakura Wars series, except for the first game, and I don't know, maybe some of the others I didn't play. The first game, it's New Year's instead, though they added a Christmas event in the remake on the PS2. We're specifically going to do a stage recreation of Silent Night, Deadly Night 2. Now, here's something I didn't realize the first time playing this game. Miracle Bells, as the Imperial Combat Revue's Christmas show, is actually an established bit of lore. I don't know if the incident they're describing is exactly the same, but at the very least, I know that Miracle Bells appears in Sakura Wars the movie, because the that track on the OST has appeared on my YouTube recommendations. And it wouldn't be the first time that the main games have referenced the movie. I mean, Ratchet and Ramondo originated in the movie and then later appeared in Sakura Wars 5. Gotta update it for the kids, gotta add cell phones and the TikTok. Man, she's been, how, you know, God, I'm still not sure on the timing of things. Yeah, because I'm still sort of in that Sakura Wars 5 mentality where they say it's like a month between each chapter. So still thinking that for a second. It's like Anastasia's been here for so long, and it's like, yeah, you know, we still just automatically assume that she's the only one good enough to be a lead. Just listening to Sakura has forever ruined me. Watching, again, I mentioned this a couple times now, but watching My Hero Academia again this week, I can hear no one but Sakura anytime Ochako talks. Well, first of all, I think Sakura is your only apprentice, and second, you have still taken everyone else under your wing, and you're just saying, yeah, Sakura is the best, right in front of everyone else. That's just kind of rude. As you can see, all of us are dressed for Christmas. Sure. What do you mean, a fresh take? Sakura's been the lead of every one of these games. The closest they've ever gotten to mixing things up is with the 5th game, not only because Sakura barely appears in it, but because the girl they set up as the big lead doesn't actually start fighting until chapter 6 of 8. Though to be fair, that final chapter goes on for like 10 hours, so she gets enough Gemini gets enough time. A December ween mackerel. And nobody's dying. You know what? Alright. I believe, though, there are some events I believe I do have to just head right there. But first... There we go. Now that's tempting. No bromides out. Oh, yes, there is. There's one there and one there. Okay. There's all 3. Question is, how out of my way am I allowed to go right now? I was dropping it way in the corner over here. Now this is a good one. No, okay, I'm allowed to go do other things right now. Excellent. Alright. See, this time there's no big thing, because we already promised Claire's we wouldn't be looking inside them anymore. How about you, Kaoru? What do you mean you have a feeling someone is inside? Oh, the music swells. They got, of course, pair the spades. Just got to put together these 2 side characters. Christmas just puts everyone in the romantic mood. Christ, man, he is being real dramatic about this. I can't say I have any experience, but I feel like it's a bad idea. He needs a wingman. I'm jumping right in to be a bro, alright? We're gonna get you that date, buddy. The correct answer here is to just be quiet, because, as I'm sure you could guess, it's not what it seems. That's what I did on my first playthrough, though. I gotta see what's going on here. Oh boy. Like I said, Christmas puts everyone in the romantic mood. I was in a mindset. I'll assume you get negative points with Kaoru if you try to go competition and then start homing in on her. Never mind. Okay, now that's a bit harsh. So what happens if you go competition? And I still need to cough. Okay. Listen, I tried to be a bro, and in the eyes of the bro code, that's all that matters. Though thinking about it a little bit more, I think my chances of romance would be worse having Reiji on my side, so maybe I shouldn't be returning the favor. Now, more importantly, is that going to... If Kaoru has a negative opinion of me that I worked so hard to cultivate into positivity, is she going to disappear from my intermission screen? Because I still haven't gotten Margaret, and I still need that damn trophy. We're giving it our all. We just talked about it 5 minutes ago. But in those 5 minutes, we have been serious. I'll go with this one. Okay. That's a bit of a weird way to... Oh, okay, wow, she's not even like, oh, you're into that. Like, just outright saying bondage. Interesting. What are people saying about me? I mean, if you're that curious, I can try. Oh, and I heard a positive thing in there. God, you are a weird one, Hakushu. If there were more Sakura Wars fanfictions out there, I wonder if that would be one of them. I think if you check AO3, there's like 2 based on the new game. Maybe 3. And one of them is mine. Which is admittedly a little sad that I'm just one of 2 instead of being the only one. One of these days, I'm going to be a person who writes a story and be the only person who does it. See, I think the funniest part of this is that she thinks she's funny. Either that or she's just doing all of this without really thinking about it. Like Ayano in Yuri Yuri, who just says really weird turns of phrases all the time, and Yui is the only one who finds them funny. I could theoretically walk away and not support her business. I mean, I have everything she sells. But let's see. What can I get? I can get Sakura or Hatsuro. Hatsuro then. Listen, I gotta get the duplicates so I can trade them. Right, Itsuki? I don't think Bumbling Usher was my name last time. I know I was downgraded from Usher Crusher to something else. But kiss, I'm not going to say it's all thanks to you. We're doing our own stuff. We invincible fam. Okay, there we go. Now I'm Lord Kamiyama. Alright. I can work with that. I wonder how many names she has. Let's see here. Azumi downstairs. Natsu upstairs. Nothing else to do. I got the one bromide on the floor. The other 2 are outside. That should be it. I got the guide up. Let me take a quick look. Yep. Okay, the other 3 right now are given after you complete events. Okay, and I can't do anything else. I should hurry there, I say, as I'm doing literally everything else. Okay, we'll save her going down into the bath for the time being. Let's get some other stuff done. Okay. Listen, I've seen Gravity Falls. We need to know the... This is a key cipher, but we need to know what the key is first. Absolutely this one. Rabbit Cannons is also a good choice. Okay. There's a bomb in the trash can. Great Scott! If it's a prank, how the hell did it get upstairs into our private room? Okay. Okay, I got good news. The map tells us exactly where it is. Also, I understand there's a bomb. That's a little bit of a time-sensitive thing, but I got a notebook to return. Maybe she's hiding in one of the shelves. It's actually like the page master. She's inside one of the books. What do you mean? What were you saying? It has her name written on it. There's nothing written on the front of that. Come on, guys. When you're texturing it, you couldn't have just written... Look at that. There's no, they have the lines on the front for you to write your name on, but they didn't actually bother to write anything there. Man, she ran out of ways to disguise my name. Clearly she's doing this too much. There's a lot of like graphs and charts for writing a mystery story. And Reiji's in here too. See, this is one of the things where it's having the internet is useful, because if you got to come up with a name for something, you just go to like a an identity generator. You know, unless you're specifically trying to come up with something for a name, which I must say, coming up with names is a lot of fun. Change the name. You're killing off too many characters. This ain't Game of Thrones. It's alright, I guess. Ooh, look at that dramatic. I like that she thought about it. It's like a visual novel when you put in your name, except for the fact that whenever I play a visual novel, I never put in my real name. I went through some weird shit while I was playing, I was going through all of the endings in Hatoful Boyfriend. No one was named Liam Doyle. Like, first of all, I was naming everyone after the characters in my game. Trying to even... I definitely said I'm pretty sure I used Marvin Rubdown. I think everything else I did was like Homestar Runner. Like, I believe I used... I couldn't fit the whole thing, but I used some shortening of the real Mr. Blancaster next door. It's been a couple weeks since I did it, so I don't remember. Yeah, top games ever. Which one? This one or like the original Sakura Wars? The original's good. It's definitely classic. Practice can only help you improve until you've been doing it for like 7 years and then you run it. 7, God, no, it's been like, I've been writing for like 9 years now. I don't know if I've gotten better. I've definitely gotten longer. Way back in the day, I could be like, yeah, 2,000 words, that's enough. And now I just finished writing a Sakura Wars story that's 10,000 words and it took me over 2 months to write. But on the plus side, it's over, so I can actually start making something for my channel that I was planning on at least a month ago. And I was like, hey, once I'm done with all this, I can get working on another story, another video. And hey, I can finally do it. Was this trash can always here? What do you mean, this is the trash can from the dress? Yeah, it's the trash can and you're in the dressing room. See, I wish that the couldn't just sit and wait and followed you here. I also followed you into the archives with Claris. I don't know what you were doing in there. This is time sensitive. This one, the original, only have 2 for the Saturn. You see, I can't even say anything about 2 because first of all, I don't own any of the systems it was released for except for the Windows and PSP, but it's all Japanese, so can't help it. And 2 doesn't have a translation yet. Yeah, and now we've got it's amazing the fact that I only made that Wonder Boy video like a year ago, and already there's already a remake of Monster World 4 out, at least in Japan. It's coming out pretty soon here. And you know what? It looks good. I'm looking forward to it. What? Reiji's just standing there hearing the 2 of them argue about like which one of us should survive if this goes wrong. He's like, yeah, glad to hear you guys care about me so much. Yeah, this is one where it specifically moves slowly to mess you up. It's okay. Kamiyama's got this. He has played a lot of Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. Okay, well, first of all, you're not doing anything yet. Of course, it was a sneeze-activated bomb. And that's the end of the game, everyone. I just stopped streaming right now. Like, yep, game's over. That's absolutely... If I ever did this in, like, a Let's Play format, I would absolutely end a part right there, and then, like, take a break from the series. Just be like, yeah, that was it. We all died. Now, I have several questions. If it's food, why did it light up and explode? So yeah, during the analog section, you do have the option of looking at Hatsuho's chest, at which point it's like, hey, you gets mad. Though I believe if you also hold up, you can like stare into her eyes. The 2 of them share a loving moment. And Reiji's just like, hey, I'm glad you guys are sharing this great moment while we're at the risk of dying. Anything else? Just the bath? Yep. All right, well, it's an event. I can't skip it. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't want to do this. No one's in here. Whose sandals are those? What do you mean, can't let anyone see me? If you're literally just standing in the room completely dressed, then if you're the only one in here, you can make the claim that, hey, I was about to take a bath. I just got in here. See, you know that Peanut's going to be involved if for some reason, there's a Peanut platform when it wasn't here before. Two channels in Portuguese, yeah. Came from your Portuguese and the Wonder Boy, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. When I was talking about those Monica hacks, I didn't look up like how you're supposed to pronounce it. Like I took Spanish for a couple years. I just sort of was like, eh. I was like, I can wing it. I probably got this. So there's an interesting thing about this. If you say like, hey, I'm gonna leave, unlike every other character, he's not like, oh, I have to fight myself to get out of here. Like I want to look so bad. He's just like, yeah, I should leave. Like he doesn't actually have any perverse thoughts about Azimi. So again, just another example of this game being surprisingly tasteful. Though, man, listen, gotta look. It's a good face on Kamiyama. And they did it well. Alright then. Impulse. Never mind that I very much planned to come in here and watch this. Honesty will get you far in world. Now the question is, would she have been so understanding if she was actually taking a bath and I walked in? Alright, so now I'm curious. Events. There we go, yes! We've officially seen all 13 Azimi events, everyone. And we can look at the picture anytime we want. It's wonderful. Okay, hey, I know you said in your message get over here as soon as possible. I had very important business to attend to. Azumi was in the bath. Maybe I shouldn't have admitted that. Now let me just be sure. Still, okay, a bunch of events opened up, but still only the 2 bromides. Alright then, I got it. Oh man. For a theater that's a bit destroyed, we got certainly pretty busy. I don't know, was this a common thing in like 1940? It's like, yeah, this theater does a whole bunch of other stuff. Sorry, Azumi, I'd love to talk, but I am looking for a picture. My spider sense tells me it's here. Of course, this is the map where I always have the most trouble finding anything. I don't know what it is. I mean, part of it's just the camera moving around so much, but... Hey, have you seen it? From Hiromi? Okay. So, now the question is, why did you... If you were the instigator, why did you want it? I think there's more to this story that I'm not getting. Guys, have any of you seen a blue sparkle? No, I am not crazy. Yeah. There's a part of me that has to worry, like, are they hiding it, like, directly underneath one of these things where I can barely see it? I feel like I shouldn't be running in case I go too far past it, but I'm impatient and I need to move as fast as possible. I better hurry. It's here, right? Yeah, it's on this map. So people think give this time of day. I mean, this game did release in the US. It released in pretty bad timing. Okay, I wish I walked past this point several points. I'm going to bet that this is from Gemini's date in 5, but I got Rosita's ending, so you know. But yeah, the US release of this game was just real bad timing. It was like right around the same time as Final Fantasy VII Remake, which was obviously the much bigger deal. And I think it wasn't that long, like only a month after Persona 5 Royal, so RPG fans, even though this isn't really that much of an RPG, but they'd already been spending like 100 hours playing Persona 5 Royal, because that game goes on forever. And then, like, as soon as they were done with that, they had Final Fantasy VII Remake. There wasn't too much time for this. Yeah, I think you owe me an explanation, and I have like 100 questions. Ooh, what horrible thing is this going to do? How do you like it? What is it? A razor blade. Yeah, but to be fair, it seemed like the people that played this game really did enjoy it. I can't taste it, so I don't know what the hell it actually tastes like. I can't answer anything. But yeah, it seemed like a lot of people. It seems like the people who did play this game really enjoyed it. Because I was looking at the trophy list, and like 40% of players have the trophy for beating the final mission. Alright, so yeah, this is where if you, depending on which option you select, it's different who you see. If you select no one, you see Kamiyama. One of them gives you no one but Reiji. Maybe one of them's like all Hiromi. I don't know. I've seen Space Dandy. There's only one way to settle this. Then, when all seemed bleak, he found his answer. Who cares, baby? Your story with Sega? I mean, I can't say. Like, I have some deep attachment to Sega. Like, I didn't start playing video games until well after the Dreamcast was dead. I was born in 95, so, you know, not too much time in there. What did I just see, and what did I just say while I was under? But, you know, there's several Sega franchises that I enjoy. You know, I'm a big Sonic fan. Were you fantasizing about your crush? Yes, absolutely. Maybe that just says things about my own feelings of self-love, in which case, that's very positive. You know, because of this game, I got into Sakura Wars, and I've played the 3 games that are available in English. Maybe I don't play that many Sega franchises. I mean, I've played Streets of Rage 2, but, oh, there's something going on inside? Oh, right. There was something I had to do with Komachi. I completely forgot about that. Maybe at some point I'll probably at least play Yakuza 0. Oh. Emergence. Impervious theaters. Utter attack. Large group of oh no, the demo men are coming to attack us. Oh dear. Alright. It's been a while since I played TF2. I think my pyro skills might be a little rusty. But we'll take on those demos. Thankfully, only like 2 of them are ones that they actually bother to give health bars with. So that's good. Okay, wow, that range on that ground slam was good. You know, you should probably wait for them to spawn in before you tell me to watch out for them. It's like the opening to Mega Man 7, where Dr. Light's like, Wily's escaping from prison. Look! He points at the theater, a solid few seconds pass, and then the robots show up to break Wily out of prison. It's almost like he knew ahead of time that this was going to happen. Okay. Screw you, lock on. I'll take this guy on myself. Actually, I guess in terms of Sega franchise, now that I have a Switch, at some point I should play the original Phantasy Star, because the Switch version of that's like the only one that has the quality of life improvements that I'd need to enjoy it. But see, that would require me opening my Switch, and I haven't had a reason. I've owned it for like 2 weeks. I haven't had a reason to do that yet. I have other games to play. I finished playing Castlevania Chronicles today. On easy mode, granted, but I did it. I'm playing Senran Kagura 2 now. As well, I played a bit of Rhythm Heaven Mega Mix. I'll have to play more of that in the future, because I love Rhythm Heaven. I started playing Suikoden 4, but then I found out that my my PS2 fixed job wasn't as good as it could have been, because the ribbon cable in the Slim is too long that connects the disc laser to the system. So, at the right point, the laser comes up, like the ribbon cable pops up above the laser, and it scratched my Suikoden 4 disc. I fixed it. You got to tape the laser down to the cable down to the bottom of the system, like as much as you possibly can. So it should be okay now.
Yes.
But I've been too disheartened to actually try it again. I don't even know if the disc itself is going to boot, and if it can't, then I gotta see if I can fix the disc myself, and if not, I'll have to see if I can get it professionally refinished, which I'm hoping would be cheaper than just buying another copy of Suikoden 4. Because that, I spent $20 on that, and that was a good deal. Alright. I at least remember how to handle this one. I don't remember the exact answer. Yeah.
Well, look, the bottom line from my end will be obviously I've always had complete faith in.
Notice how you can remember them all. Well, here's an idea. You could have written it down. All right, hold on. Before we get so, what were you saying? 95. Sega made a ton of things after consoles. Sega has a good games we don't have here. Sega World Drivers Championship. Forza competitor. All right then. All right, let's see here. Kanzaki bomb ramen and sweet and sour pork meal deal for both of them, or is that just one? Okay, I'm assuming they're sharing that. Bomb ramen, sweet and sour pork meal. Golden fried rice, Claire's wanted ginza bao. Dragon fried rice and fried jiaozi for Hatsuo. She's starving, make hers first. Okay, dragon fried rice first. And fried jiaozi. Anastasia ordered before Claris wants the extra hot mapo tofu. Like, why does it matter what order you guys get things in? Komachi and Shiba both want garlic chive manju. Okay with waiting. That's all. I'll carry each person's order back separately as soon as they're ready. Couldn't you have written it down? Okay. I'll see if I can figure this out. All right then. She wanted it. Okay. So. Yeah, you know what? I got time. Let me go look again. I gotta kind of speed through it, but all right, Azumi. Let's go again. Both bomb and sweet and sour pork meal deal for Kanzaki and Kaoru. Sakura golden fried rice. Claire's wanted ginza bao. Hatsuo goes first with dragon fried rice and fried jiaozi. Anastasia goes before Claris, who wanted the shit I forgot. Extra hot mapo tofu. Komachi and Shiba both want garlic chive manju. Okay with waiting. Okay, so they can go last. And the order she says it in, unless otherwise specified, is meant to be like the order we place the order we place them in. Okay. Here's some of it. Okay, first is Hatsuho.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, you don't have to remember everything at least. My own order. 2 peach manju, last. Got it. Okay. Alright, fourth would be Claris wanted Anastasia, who wanted extra hot mapo tofu. Last order would have been Azumi's, who wanted the 2 peach manju. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, first of all, the fact that Azumi has to jump to be able to see it. Yeah, and you got to consider that she is delivering each order separately. God, that jumping is adorable, which is really just inefficient. Azumi's fast, I'll have to assume. Alright, well, God. I'm willing to bet you guys can hear my dad on the phone in the background. He's very loud when he's on the phone. I forgot to turn on the light in here again. It's dark.
And the other thing is, I don't know his situation. As I told you, I need to be down there for 6 days.
How do we do?
I need to be down there to paint. So if there's some other, if he would prefer to not have, somebody live there for 6 days, I understand that. If he's got some other option where, he can get me a cheap room at the, at the other place to stay, I don't really care. I'm easy. I just need to get in there for the 6 days to do the painting. I don't have to sleep there. So we can work out whatever needs to be worked out. I don't know his situation, and if he's uncomfortable with that.
I love that they start playing the sad music.
As I said, my only
There's no
goal would
food
be
for
to
me.
get in there, by 8 o'clock, let's say in the morning.
And no one's talking.
To get done, but I'll certainly stay out of his way as much as I can, and we got the
Alright, thanks.
windows going in, so there are a few
Alright, I understand you couldn't get my order because I wasn't at the theater.
are more than balanced out by the price you would pay for the type
But the fact that no one tries to, So, okay, did I make a mistake somewhere?
Yep.
Wow, thanks.
Sure.
Here, for all your hard work, I gave you something extra. It's a picture of me. Ain't even signed or anything. What?
Because those are just on order, so
Figure out each module for you.
I certainly can give him my dates and say, you may want to.
Okay, now what? Why did I open that?
Stay away from this one.
I can just leave. Pop up. Okay,
Thursday and leaving on Tuesday. So there's
station to grab the next bromide.
stay away from that one because I don't want to be in the way of the entire family trying to enjoy themselves for vacation.
Oh man, this kid is so excited about her mom getting money from the ATM.
It's August 12th through 17th, the actual dates I'm going to be there.
Oh, there she is. There's my girl. Look at how tall she is.
That would be the one.
She's like, I looked it up. She is 6'6". That's beautiful. I don't need no 9-foot tall Lady Dimitrescu. Just give me my 6-foot tall, 6'6" karate girl. And I will be happy. Oh, here we go, guys. All right, favorite Sega game would be Sonic Colors. That's it.
Perfectly fine with that. I'm happy to live out of a.
It's my favorite Sonic game. It's in my top 11 favorite games, and
Yep.
I put it on my list of 10 favorite games of the last decade. Alright, so guys, this scene is important because this is the very last time we will have a chance to gain any affection points with Margaret. If she is not on the intermission screen after this, then we will have to start the game over. Don't worry, I'm not going to do it on stream. I'll do it on my own time.
Mid-May already, all of us would much rather just have something definite and not, I'll get back to you and I'll think about it.
And there is a very specific way to do this.
A lot of time.
Thing is, they don't actually teach you what it is. You just kind of have to guess from the context. Yes. You don't be too loud. Strong voice. But if you go too loud, they're like, all right, calm down. Don't be crazy. And most of the positive points in here are with Elise, but there is one for Margaret. And actually, it's a bit of a surprise. Because with all the other ones, the thought is to be accuracy. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and I don't know either. I mean, I'll do whatever we have to do. But whatever's easiest for everybody. I mean, for you.
So you think like being proper and respectful would be the right way to do it. But it's this one. You actually have to be a little bit wrong here. Most powerful weapon is Margaret.
He's on the hook for it, is what it comes down to.
But you still get positive points. It's like, yeah, she is good.
No, that's great. I appreciate that. Because as I said, it helps all of us out.
All right, then.
Everywhere around, it's
The Berlin Combat Revue fights for truth, freedom, and the American way.
yeah.
Hmm.
No, it's fantastic because, as you said, if we had somebody, I can't do less than a 3-month rental. I gotta have somebody out by.
I don't know. I think I was onto something with sausage.
I mean, to August 31st is the only possibilities I even have to rent it.
He goes back to the theater. We need a title.
To get a couple months rent would be great. Your ability to have the flexibility of staying in there, as long as you need to. You know this
What?
guy, so it all works.
Okay, don't be super loud.
Yeah, the other thing is that's an interesting point you bring up, and that's.
I'm glad you guys did this in public.
I have
It's really the only place you could have done this.
flexibility with regard to that, so that if it came down to a situation where he would rather stay longer, I have I have my old law partner who was coming down for literally like
What
4
if they
days.
actually gave you the option? Like, yeah, let's just
Coming down
betray
for
my
like
team
5
now.
days around the middle of September.
All
And
right
then
then.
my
I
mother,
picked all
I
that.
told
Let me head
her,
back in to
this is
talk
your
to
last chance. You might as well
Komachi.
see the place. She's going to come down for like 3 weeks in October.
I'm sorry I ignored you, Komachi. It won't happen
Other
again.
than that, it's just, being shown and it gets sold when it's
Is
sold.
the only thing, right? Yep. All
Right.
right.
If he doesn't
How
have
you doing?
those
I have a
agreements
lot of
met,
that.
there would be somebody there in
Luxury,
Connecticut
high
that
quality
hotel,
merchandise.
or he wanted to come
Life-size
and take a look at
statue.
the place.
They sell those. It's
If he
crazy.
decided to buy it, obviously, he'd have to move out. But if he's looking to stay there longer with some flexibility, then it's okay with me too.
Oh, I'm the man now, dog.
It's easiest for everybody. So.
Oh, someone's being murdered. I'm on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
no,
you.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, if it doesn't sell just to make up a date until December 1st, he could stay there till the end of November, with the exception of, let's say, I guess a total of maybe 5 weeks where there may be other people staying there.
Her eyes look weird.
Other than that, he's welcome to do that, and I would
It's like the
obviously
eyelashes on the bottom of the eye. It looks
charge
weird.
naturally for time he's not there, so I would just prorate that, make it $400 a week and just figure out, the time he's actually there. So, yep, so whatever it is, I'm flexible, so. Yeah, you too, Sean, thanks for calling, that's great news.
Now, to be fair to them, I was just
Well,
standing there
I
right
know,
behind
we'll
them,
have to-
yeah,
we will definitely
like
have to do
lost
that.
in thought.
I'm gonna
It
have
does
to,
look weird.
I'm gonna have to figure that out, that'd be great. In fact, the other thing I'll talk to this guy about, if he doesn't
Excuse
mind,
me,
I'm
I
happy
am
to,
the Phantom.
reimburse him his costs, is the biggest problem.
I'm a member of the theater, as I'm sure you can tell by my costume.
COVID is car rentals. And so I'm actually flying into Fort Lauderdale.
Do we have security?
A lot cheaper. But one thing I'm going to be short is I either got to, and I have rented a car, but it's a waste of money for the car because most of the time it's just going to sit around the condo. But I needed to get from Fort Lauderdale and back and to run a grocery store or something.
Sakura again, she's back.
I may ask him if he has any interest in being a shuttle service. I'm happy to pay him for that as well. So we've got some options out there.
I like how all three of the options they give you are names of the S.
Oh, okay. Well, let me know because right now where it stands is the best I've come up with, and I did.
Yeah, so, I probably should have thought about this. I knew that Sumire would come in here. I probably should have actually picked her, but the thing is she hadn't walked in yet.
For the 6 days.
I could have looked like a psychic, though. That would have been amazing.
I really need a car. I need to come from Fort Lauderdale to the condo and back, and then I probably need probably just one day to get to the grocery store just to make sure.
What would have happened if I said Seijiro? They probably would have just kept looking at me. First of all, bang.
If there's something I can do to basically do a daily or short term, whatever it is, that would be fantastic. So that's another
Does this normally happen with you?
help me out. Yeah, that's fine. 'Cause I've got this reservation. I think I can cancel it probably pretty close up to the time. So if there's
Have you pre-ordered the new Wonder Boy? No, I have not. I wanna see that Monster World 4 remake, but I don't think I think $40 is a bit much for it. So I'm gonna see if I can wait a little bit to get it a little cheaper.
it's a definite done deal, and then I'll get going with Ocean Tree to figure out how we need to do it.
But of course, if I feel like I'm not going to be able to get the physical version for cheaper than 40, then I'll get it. Because, first of all, I just like having physicals.
Hey, you're going to be talking about what, the week after next, right? Like a week from Tuesday?
And second, the physical one includes the original game, which, I mean, I already own, but I'm not going to argue to owning it again.
Yep. Yeah, that's obviously up to
I'd probably get it on the PS4 just because
I'm sure your contract.
I like the PS4 controller. It's comfy.
before the date.
Right now with the Switch, I haven't...
That
I got some extra money I wasn't expecting because of graduation gifts, so I could afford to buy like an 8-bit DO controller for the Switch, but for right now I don't have it, so I have to plan that if I'm going to be playing Switch games, it'd be with the Joy-Cons, and that's not really comfortable.
sounds good. I appreciate it, John. All right.
Is it really a good idea to do advertising right in front of your own theater? Like, they're walking by, they know you exist. Clearly, you could put up a poster. Wouldn't change anything. Listen, Peanut is a star that deserves to be seen farther than just the reach of the theater. He will be a global phenomenon if we play our cards right. I mean, aren't you the same fangirl that was just inside? Also fangirling over Sakura? Extra mile, alright. You guys are gonna get a brute. Or maybe not. Offer the Switch for it that way. PS4 controller cube. Of course, the Switch also has the advantage if you can play it portably, but whatever. I'm more of a console player, so it doesn't really matter. The Switch is definitely still an I don't know. Because at the same point, I still also have to buy the Dragon's Trap remake and maybe Monster Boy in the Cursed Kingdom. See, because I wanted to get the Dragon's Trap remake for a while, but now I've realized getting a physical version of that game is not cheap. So at this point, I've given up and just be like, yeah, all right, I'll get it digitally when it's on sale at some point. And then maybe at some point I'll buy Monster Boy, but I'm hesitant because I rented it, played through most of it, and didn't particularly like it. But everyone else loves it, so I feel like I must just be wrong. I don't know. What can Peanut do? I will do something only that only Peanut can. There we go. Do I get negative points for that? No, okay. The correct answer there is to go mid. If you go too low, then she's like, oh, you sounded sad. Is my story making you sad? I'm sorry. But I don't care if she's criticizing me. Peanut brutes as he pleases. Ooh, I'm live now. It's only been an hour, but I finally got the email. But yes, the Dragon's Trap remake is fantastic. At this point, it's my favorite Wonder Boy game, and I can say that because since making that video, I've actually played most of the other games in the series. Like, that footage you saw in the video was, I mean, on all the games, just a little bit of the beginning, just because I wanted to just capture footage. But for in Monsterland and in Monster World, that was the only time I'd ever played those games, and I'd only played them a little bit. Now I've played through both of them. And yeah, Dragon's Trap is my favorite. Boy, one of the best games on the Master System. Yeah, I'd say that. I don't think the Master System has all that great of a library, if I'm being honest. But you know what? I mean, I like the 8-bit version of Sonic 1. And I say that as someone who is an unapologetic stan for Sonic 1 as a whole. I love that game. What am I doing now? Going to talk to Sakura in the courtyard. Okay. I looked at the map like 3 times and I didn't actually see, like, what am I doing? Gonna love the remake and retro style by clicking a button. Yeah, no, like I said in the video, the Dragon's Trap remake was the first Wonder Boy game I played. It was the one that got me into it. I ended up loving it so much that in the week I had it, I played it twice. Now, granted, the second time I specifically set it to easy just to have an easier time. So now, frankly, the best thing the Master System has is all of the weird like Game Gear ports and others, all the weird ports from the Game Gear and other systems that exist in Brazil. You know, if you want to play Mortal Kombat 3 on the Master System, you shouldn't, but you can. Honestly, I'm really disappointed that I guess the bootleg market in Brazil wasn't as big as in other countries, because there's no weird bootlegs for the system, and that disappoints me. You go look at some of the weird stuff that exists on the Genesis, it's amazing. You want to play a weird bootleg version of Mortal Kombat Mythologies on the Genesis? Again, you shouldn't, but you can. And really, sometimes that's all I need. Yeah, Sonic Blast on the Master System. I think. What is the correct answer here? I'm gonna say this. If I remember correctly, this isn't the right choice, but I feel like it should be. Yeah. So you're expressing doubts about being like the good choice for the role. I'm just saying you have to work for it. I was doing something earlier this week while I was writing my Sakura Wars story where I was just blasting through a bunch of this stuff just to get a good look inside Azimi's room because I needed some details on it and I couldn't just easily find a video. So while I was just blasting through it, I picked the, hey, I think you're the perfect choice for the role. And she doesn't particularly like that either because she basically says the same thing. Like, that's a lot of pressure, all right? But I feel like saying, yeah, Anastasia would be better is also a weird choice. Like, maybe just saying nothing? I don't know. Not very well. Love, language, end of the day, well. Yeah. Well, nothing else to do. I'll just follow them. Wow. These guys are really professional actors. Like, she literally just pulled out the script and showed it to Anastasia, and they're already rehearsing without the script right in front of them. Like, guys, you gotta do, like, line readings in order to get a feel for it. You don't just wing it, trying to memorize it right out the bat. I was in theater in middle school. On a recommendation, I'm playing Rise Eterna on the Switch. Cheap and very satisfying. I've never heard of it. What kind of a game is it? Did Claire's do something to you? I've seen the way she looks. Ooh, listen to that sad, somewhat sinister music. I don't know, maybe it's got a sinister vibe. That's what I feel. Something's going on with Anastasia. And you guys can keep up your counts on how many different ways I pronounce her name. I mean, she's not Russian, so it probably wouldn't be Anastasia. Although, even then, I don't know if that's the correct way you pronounce that name. I didn't even watch that movie. In the Dark of the Night's a good song, though. Just came out. Like Shining Force, like Fire Emblem. Okay, yeah. Then I'm going to have to turn that down, because I actually really do not care for turn-based strategy games. Like, I played through Fire Emblem Awakening. I liked the story and the characters, I just didn't actually enjoy playing it. I gave Codename Steam a try, didn't care for it. I tried Valkyria Chronicles, didn't like it, but I'm willing to give that one a second shot. For a long... Battles of Prince of Persia is terrible. It's the only Prince of Persia game that I'm not going to finish, technically. I got through 2/3 of it before I'm like, no, this game's awful. I can't play any more of it. And then I downloaded it in an emulator and used a cheat code to say, hit select to instantly win a fight, just to see the rest of the story. I like the Project Cross Zone games, though. Those are good. Because they're simple and not hard. I can say the same thing about the original Sakura Wars. Like, it doesn't have character levels, it doesn't have equipment, it doesn't have, like, hey, you have to select which units to bring into a match. It doesn't have to worry about different terrain, no permadeath. And of course, I say all of my dislike for this genre, knowing that at some point I'm probably going to spend $30 to buy Suikoden Tactics. Which I'm also willing to bet I'm probably not going to finish, but I got it. It's Suikoden. Got to give it a try. And I need something to fill the gap, because I'm probably never going to... It's going to be a long time before I can afford Suikoden 5. Didn't that game get, like, way more expensive? Because I think of it in my mind. I'm like, yeah, Suikoden 5. That's like an $80 game. Did it get more expensive recently? God, there's an ad playing on the window I have open for the bromide list. Come on, go away. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, something's about to happen. Listen, I'm glad you guys are having a serious conversation. We'll be ruined without you. Listen, I'm trying to check something on eBay, alright? Suikoden 5. Yeah, $80. Okay, but that's a bidding. $200 or best offer. $99 or $300 buy it now. $91 complete, but bidding. 25 bids. 200. Alright, let me just... I don't care about... Buy it now. 300, 200, 200, 247, 229... 123 disc only, 247, 500 factory sealed. Good lord, yeah. Okay, listen, if it was 80, if it was still 80, then at some point I might be able to convince myself to buy it. At $200, yeah, I don't think I'm ever getting Suikoden 5. Konami, please, I am begging you, release the Suikoden collection. Like, listen, Konami, we've seen that you, We've seen that I'm sure that you've seen how much money that Eiyuden Chronicle Kickstarter made. I know you guys see how much money you can make with Suikoden. Just please, tap into that money and just release a collection. It's PS1 and PS2 games. It can't be that hard to port. You could probably even get away with emulating most of it. Just please. Village rule number 8, Ohana means family, and family means no one gets left behind. Plus, Konami, if you're gonna release a Suikoden collection, please release it physically. I would kill to just have a nice PS4 box with here's all 5 Suikoden games. But that one I'm even less convinced on, because they had to rely on limited run games to get the physical version of the Castlevania Anniversary Collection. And, you know, people like Castlevania. I don't know, maybe they could get away with Suikoden easier because it's 5 full-length RPGs. Listen, I just like talking about Suikoden. Anastasia's having a bit of a moment right now, but I'm talking Suikoden. Right before the stream started, I was listening to, I don't remember their name, but it was this person on YouTube who was doing guitar covers of Suikoden 2 music, and it was awesome. Konami said like a week ago that even though they're not going to be at E3 2021, they have plans. Like they have something that's going to be. They have things that they're working on to announce. Which, you know, I mean, could just be stuff that no one cares about, but please let me have hope. We also got a date, which is actually probably coming up within a couple weeks, beginning of June, I guess, for the next Ubisoft Forward conference. Which, please God, let them announce the new release date for the Sands of Time remake. I don't care about anything else you guys are making. Just let me know, like, yeah, we know we said that the Sands of Time remake would be out in January. Then we delayed it to March, and then we said, yeah, we don't know when it's coming out. Like, please, give me something. I want it so bad. Well, actually, yeah, by the time it comes out, I'll probably really soon I'm going to end up buying Prince of Persia 2 on PC, which is going to be a difficult game, but not that long. So I could have a very good chance of beating Prince of Persia 2 by the time the Sands of Time remake comes out, which means that aside from Battles of Prince of Persia, which, you know, I've done enough with that game, I'll have beaten every single Prince of Persia game. And that's going to be awesome. It's always nice to have a complete list, like, yes, everything in the series I've beaten. I've done the same thing with every canonical Metal Gear game. Took a while because I had to buy a PSP to play Portable Ops. There's a new game from Konami. Very good. Getsu Fumadan. I don't know what it is. That one by... Have the House of the Dead remake coming up. That's not Konami, though. That's Sega. I don't see myself picking up the House of the Dead remake just because of the simple fact that they're releasing it on consoles that don't have pointers or light guns. So that game's going to play weird. But I did buy Overkill on the PS3 because I have a PlayStation Move. Friendly bath time together. I guess there's a chance that the remake on Switch will support, like, IR pointer. I mean, the Panzer Dragoon remake by the same people had gyro controls, so that's fine. Technically, it's not Sega. Yeah, whatever. It's a Sega property. Even if they had really nothing to do with it, I'm willing to at least throw out Sega's name when mentioning the Panzer Dragoon remakes. It's also Forever Entertainment. Alright then. Jesus Christ, Azumi, where'd she go? She went to space. There wasn't an angle to that jump. She just went straight up. Alright, so, much like classic Sakura Wars tradition, when December comes around, it's usually Christmas, but like I said, the first game was New Year. It's dating time. Now, here's something I didn't understand on my first playthrough. Everyone you've reached a certain threshold with wants to go on a date with you, and I figured it was like, hey, like I pick whatever one I want to be the best with. You don't have to. You can absolutely pick every single one and go on a date with all of them. So that's what we're going to be doing. That's what I was actually thinking, so yeah. What do you mean, grant that? Okay, never mind. I was confused for a second there. She's like, you better get out of here before I grant that wish for you. She was specifically referring to that death wish she mentioned in the previous thing. I thought she was still going on from the midnight tryst. Like, you better get out of here before I sleep with you. Like, that's not a threat. But you didn't lose points with her for that. I'm assuming because she gets you with joking. Though I feel like were you planning on asking me for a date? That probably shouldn't be a negative thing because that is actually what she wants. So, I'm just getting ahead of her. Though I guess she doesn't want to call it a date. She just calls it hanging out. Hanging out with the family. Having ourselves a party. Yeah, best division, Sakura Wars. Yeah, I just gotta go with this one. I'll be honest, half the reason is because it has Azumi. She's my favorite character in the whole series. Much like the rest of the game, I'll say 5's is the weakest. They're not bad, but Karen's honestly pretty mid for me, and Subaru got on my nerves for a while. Diana even more so. Gemini and Rosita were the only ones I particularly liked. Now, Rosita is great. Again, half the reason because she's voiced by Melissa Fahn. So I can just keep watching and be like, yep, I can just keep watching and be like, yeah, it's Radical Edward. The original Imperial Combat Revue, I feel like I can't give a full opinion on because they're also, the second game, and I haven't played that. And I've never played anything with Paris, so I don't know anything about them. Aside from the fact that that one guy on Pixiv who celebrated Sakura Wars 3's 20th anniversary by drawing 200 pictures of Erika. I love that man. It's my day off. I can do whatever I damn well please. Why don't you go outside for a change, implying you spend most of your time as a shut-in neat? Go sightseeing in this place you live. Yeah, walks are good. I was out this morning looking at a nearby yard sale. Didn't have anything good. More importantly, getting there required some real steep hills. Which is why when I saw signs for 2 more that were like, hey, that started half an hour later, and I didn't feel like waiting outside for them, I was like, yeah, I'm going to go home and take the car for these ones. I don't want to go up these steep hills again. Sure. Now my question is, because 5 does the same thing where you have the chance to talk to all the characters. They all ask you on a date, and you have a chance to say yes or no. Can you also go out with everyone in 5? I don't know. Again, because I was worried about like having to pick one, I just went with Rosita. The first game, I at least know they don't give you the choice. It's just whatever character you have the most relationship with just comes up to you and says, "Hey, you want to go to the shrine with me?" And I think you can say no. Now, what's worth noting here is that you don't have to go on a date with any of them. You can just say no and then spend the day inside, in which case you hang out in the bath with Reiji and one of the Mugen. It's like in Persona 5 when you hang out with Ryuji for Valentine's Day, as I did. And I'm really disappointed in that, because guess what? I reached rank 10 with Takemi. But during that final conversation, you're supposed to be outright and say, like, yes, I'm in love with you. But I tried to play it cool and be like, I mean, I like you. But I didn't say anything about love, and apparently that locks you into the friendship path. It's like, oh, oops. Which, to be fair, maybe not the worst thing, because I sort of got most of my points with Takemi early on. And then as the game went on, I'm like, oh, but I actually kind of love Haru. So it would have been kind of weird to go out with Takemi after that, but she's my second favorite. There's nothing weird about dating your doctor, right? Asking for a friend. Alright then. I'm playing the field. What's that? It's from Always Sunny, right? Like I play both sides, so I always come out on top. If I get an in with everyone, I can get an in with whoever I choose. I just know that quote because a lot of people used it in relation to Godzilla King of the Monsters, talking about Rodan. Alright. How about you, Anastasia? If you're going to be leaving, let's make tomorrow count. Yeah, so I'm thinking we're going to have pretty decent timing here. See the animation. Yes, I did watch the anime. It was alright. The animation itself isn't all that amazing because they stick with the like 3D animation that some cutscenes in this game do. Thanks for quitting. Yeah, some cutscenes in this game are animated in 2D, and even if it's not great 2D animation, I just like the look better. And I also while I was looking up articles for this game, I happened to find one talking about like saying like, hey, you guys should play this new Sakura Wars game. And they specifically made a point to be like, don't let your opinion on the anime color you, because the anime was terrible. I'm like, it wasn't that bad. I didn't think it was great, but I liked it. At the very least, that one like sort of comedic episode where it's all of the Flower Division like spying on Kamiyama because they're thinking he's on a date. That was a funny episode. And technically, saying it came out after the game is a little bit of a lie, because despite the fact that it's a sequel to the game, it managed to release here in America before the game did. Or at least the first couple episodes did. It was like 3 episodes in before the game came out. Now, theoretically, I don't have to accept the date with Azumi because I did it on my first playthrough, and I therefore have all of the rewards for it already. But all right. You guys know. You know I have to. Azumi's gullible streak is the funniest joke in this whole game. And the best thing is, because she agrees, like, your secret is safe with me, I won't tell a soul. They never talk about, they're probably never gonna talk about this again. Kamiyama's probably even gonna forget he said it. But in every future thing that has Azumi, which at this point is just the anime, any future story, Azumi is going to continue to believe that I'm a Star World ninja. I'm going to assume that never gets never gets cleared up, and she's just going to continue to believe it forever. Now, my interpretation here is that I'm choosing to believe Azumi is lying about this being a mission from Yatansai. I think this is just her way of asking me out. In which case, I would be a real asshole to refuse. Like that clap. Oh, she's so happy. Alright. It sounds like tomorrow's going to be a pretty busy day. I got 5 dates coming up. That's normal, right? To bed. Oh, alright. Alright, guys. Moment of truth. There she is! We did it, boys! Give me that trophy. Yeah! Alright, that's one more on the list. I've officially gotten my positive points with everybody. Life is good. At this point, I think the only trophy I'm going to have trouble with now is the collect all bromides, because I think I'm going to have to start the game over for that one. I think I missed one. So far. I could miss another one, but I'm going to try not to. Date? What are you talking about? Singular date. Now, theoretically, I can just go back to bed and be like, yeah, I'm done. Well, we're obviously going to start with the closest person. And by the way, if you tell the girl you're going to go on a date and then you neglect it, you get an extra scene where they're mad at you. There's a YouTube compilation that's popped up a couple times of all of them. I haven't watched it. I probably will tomorrow. Or maybe tonight. I don't know. You don't have to kneel down that far. Okay, well, you got the color down. She's gonna be a monster, like Santa Claus. Are you done being a ninja? Oh, alright. I love the Christmas bells that were playing during that decision. It was amazing. It's probably the only time in the game they use them. My plans have been foiled. What are we talking about? Today's the only day we can celebrate. It's the 23rd. I understand people talking about like Christmas keeps coming earlier each year, but they're not talking about the actual day. Santa Assassin, all right. That should absolutely be the name of a horror movie. First of all, it's steaming, so it's probably a little hot to have in your mouth. Also, it's a chicken manju, which is just kind of a weird thing. Maybe it's just shaped like one. That outfit is not leaving much to the imagination on the bottom half, is it? Also, I'm sorry, but a Santa costume without a beard is blasphemous. She still manages to have on her giant shoes, making her like 3 inches taller right there. I can't say I have any particular attachment to Santa costumes. I'll tell you right now, if I was with some girl who tried to roleplay as sexy Santa, I would be turned off in a second. Unless maybe it was Azimi. Then I might be able to stomach it. Now, Azumi, I'd be careful about trying to become Santa. It didn't work all that well for Jack Skellington. But the way she has like the drumstick in her mouth, the steam that keeps popping out, it looks like it's like a giant festive pipe. Alright, so the date with Azumi is done, and that's how you get a special extra bromide with everyone if you go on their date. Which, by the way, that is the costume that Azumi wears if you equip her with the loungewear DLC costume. And that's not loungewear. I might as well also show you the other... Oh, there's a lot of events going on. The other special one you get. If you complete all of their BattleBot missions with an S rank, then you get them in the Miracle Bells costume that we technically haven't seen yet. That's... Oh, no, I didn't want to close it. So if you want to see what Azumi's going to look like in a little bit, there you go. She's adorable. Now, are there bromides around? Yes, there are. There's one back at the theater. There's one there. There might be two back at the theater. Nope, it's in front. And that's it. Nope, there's one downstairs. All right, hold on. Let me get my list out. Because I know we have the 5 with those. Special day, yep. Komachi at the shop. On the theater, there's 4. Okay. Shop in front. Yep, okay. I got him. No, oh, wait, damn it. I didn't want to do that. Where am I? I'm there. So, quickest thing to do is going to be head inside the shop. Hey, Lancelot. Honestly, it's really not that weird. The fact that you're still in that outfit is a little weird. Especially since you've lost. Come with me, we'll call it a date. Okay. I'll go on as many dates as I possibly can. Yeah, god damn it. When I was reading that for the first time, I was like, wait a minute, can you actually go on a date with everyone? Like, with all of these other characters? No, Lancelot is the only one that suggests it, and she's just joking. Event Combat Revue with Arthur. That's great, I've already beaten everyone. Okay, yep, there it is. Look at all these Sakura Wars 5 ones that I now have context for. Hey, what up? Original idea, huh? Alright. Should have suggested the Fried Rice Combat Revue. That's a killer idea. Let's see, and then there's, yeah, the one out here, and then 2 inside. Yes, you get 1 inside for talking to Komachi, and then 1 for... Didn't I only just pick up 1? Damn it, hang on. I got the list up. Shop. Front of the theater. Bath. No, I don't care about the ad. Shop. Oh, yeah, of course. There's the one in front of the theater. Which, thankfully, the guy tells me where it is. It's around here somewhere. Oh, I can read the newspaper. Yeah, sure. Let's take a look at all of these. Lead actor. The hell's with the like horn, the sad horns in this theme? Oh, there it is. Whoever you are. See, they don't even give you the option to go on a date with Komachi. Come on, guys. That's alright. Man, she hasn't even... She's given us a bunch of these bromides she has, and none of them are just one of her. Alright, last one. Alright, I've cleaned her out of house and home. Now, gotta head down to the bath. And then I can go on my date with everyone else. Yeah, come on. If you didn't, unless you were just running through every single area at every opportunity, if you didn't know that these were here, you didn't have it on your map and you weren't checking a guide, how the hell would you know that this was here? There was no reason to come down here during this event of the game. And especially any of the ones that are in the command room, because there's never any reason to manually walk in there. Nothing else inside the theater. Nope. Sorry, I ain't hanging out with you this Christmas, Reiji. Let's see. Plenty of events. Okay, this is the only other random event to do. Alright, and then we'll get to work on all the other dates. So yeah, I think by the time we're done with all the dates, we should be in just about the time I wanted. Excellent. Good. Anytime they're saying like the finals, I understand they're talking about like, the final round, but I keep thinking it's about like tests. Maybe that's just because I just finished watching Lucky Star for the first time. I watched the first half years ago, but I finally just saw the whole thing. I mean, it's a fine show. There are other cute girls doing cute things shows better that I like better. Yeah, I think K-On! Is really the high bar of that genre. Comic Girls is also fantastic. Does the Sakura Wars anime count as cute girls doing cute things? I don't think bringing your boyfriend around to meet your parents is really a first date thing. Yeah, but I got... Oh man, I should hold on to this costume. I can be Azimi's red-nosed reindeer. By the way, I'm really hoping that Guilty Gear Strive gets the Christmas costumes that Exard has. Those things are amazing. How come all the other guys get a hood and I don't? Okay, I thought those wings were on her for a second. Forgive me, Lord. How far away does she live? Because she was childhood friends with Sakura, who lives 2 hours away by train. But the anime makes it a point to say that they didn't see each other that often. Like, it was like once a year when Sakura came to the shrine. But I would assume that if Sakura came to this shrine, then it couldn't be that far. So then just raise the question, man, we really went that far out of our way for a date? What do you mean you never thought it could be so heavy? It looks heavy. And you didn't look half bad in that yeah, you know, honestly, yes, you looked pretty good in that costume. Okay, now you're taking Azimi's gimmick. Oh, it seemed like everyone was into it, so I guess it worked out all right. All right, let me see that. That's a flattering picture of her. The outfit's good. Is that her? That might be her casual wear outfit. I don't remember what hers is. It's maybe not the best facial expression on her. Oh man, after talking about it for so long, I'm finally going to get to see a Kabuki play. I'll pull out my Xbox. What if this was just to throw me off? We're actually just going to hang out in the alley. No, but White Fox didn't animate this. At the time, White Fox was busy just making ReZero Season 2 all take place in the same damn location. It's not like it was done poorly, but it was kind of disappointing that the entire season takes place in the Sanctuary. It's like they start off the season with the whole threat of, Rem's identity was eaten. We have to help her. And that kind of leads into the Sanctuary, and now Subaru's only thing is, we gotta free the people in the Sanctuary. And that's the entire season. Even after, like, the 6-month gap between the first and second halves of it. I wish for a mountain of handkerchiefs. So when you're sad, you can use them to feel better. Fun, this is a Sega game. You could have put that in there. It's a good walking animation there. Just kind of scoot in closer. It's like Berserk 2016. Alright then. Oh, still something to talk to her about. Alright. Getting 2 events out of the way. Alright then. I might feel the same way if they were shorter. What do you mean? See what else are you gonna see in a wedding? Christ. None of those are really good. I'll just be quiet. Captain, come back to us. It wouldn't be any more ridiculous than this outfit, really. Alright, well, I'd say that conversation went pretty well. Alright, I'm out. Sorry, Anastasia, love to stay. Got another date to get to. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to the bus stop, where all romance goes to bloom. It's weird that Anastasia is the only one where there's nothing else where you, as soon as you walk into the area, it triggers. I'm assuming because it's the only one where there is nothing else to do. Maybe Sakura's will be, because it's not like there's anything else to do in the park. Hey, oh yeah, I've seen Monster Musume. Dates at the aquarium go great. As it happens. Once again, I must ask. I have several questions. I wish that this scene was animated. I want to know what's going on here. Oh, that's a fucking amazing name. Absolutely. Oh, wow. I didn't put together that that was the confession he was talking about. Youth, I'm like 20. Ooh. Christmas is ruined. I should have saved this date for last. I could have had good Christmas memories before I ruined it for everyone. Okay, we volunteered, huh? Even if it didn't work out so well for him, I am absolutely keeping an eye on the name Holy Night Confession Shot. Enjoyed every second of it, except for the part where you said that I made a fool of us both. A lovely couple that totally failed because of it. We do kind of look like a couple, don't we? Couple of best friends. Absolutely. Listen. Dolphins are majestic creatures. Maybe, honestly. If they ever make a sequel to this game, I better get a chance to be reunited with that dolphin. Alright, I gotta see. How you two doing? Admittedly, yes, beans are like the red beans you see in Japanese sweets are a little bit weird. the sort of thing you think about when you play or watch Necropara, because that's where Azuki's name comes from, along with, which is just a little bit weird when you see it alongside like cinnamon, coconut, chocolate, vanilla. Who's the other one I'm missing? God, who is it? Maple. That's it. Cacao. Wait, how long did you take? I had the chance to go on 4 dates before I got here. Then why do we meet here? The department store is a place I'm allowed to go to on the map. Doesn't look bad. The hat's kind of weird. It's from what I'm seeing of it so far. I'm not even sure what the hell kind of a hat that is. Yeah, I'm still not sure. I wouldn't call it lovely, but I'm not going to say like I prefer your usual look if only because I've purposefully put her in that. Yeah, that's me. I don't really have an opinion on clothes. That's my proper reaction. That's me in real life. I don't know. I feel like it looks like it's just a little bit too big. There's a lot of wrinkles in it around the midsection, and I still don't know what that hat is. So yeah, I'd say like, oh, you brought me to the store, you didn't end up buying anything. It's a waste of time. But you count the amount of times I go into a game store and don't buy anything. I guess it's not that I've ever seen you in one. You just wear this thing every time we talk. Yes, it was even the department store in Ginza. That's a location I can go to. There's no other dates in that area. I mean, it's where the one with Azumi concludes, but whatever. A whole day might be stretching it. I did a lot of stuff today. No one noticed us. We were secretive. We're boring. Blend in perfectly to a crowd. Okay. So if I said like brother and sister, would that have been okay? Because I figured it would have been like, oh, I figured it would have been like a friend zoning. Expression there. Well, that's nice to hear. Yeah. You know, I guess it makes sense, but if you look at the if you look at the reactions I got on every date, most of them were neutral. Like I got negative ones with Claris and Sakura. The only ones I was completely positive with were Azumi and Hatsuho. Which, you know, makes sense. They're my favorites. Alright. Hey, what's going on? Okay. God, now's about the time I wanted to stop playing Sakura Wars, but there's still one more date thing to do. Okay, you know what? We'll keep up the suspense. Here's the way it works with this game. You can go on a date with everybody that you have enough of a relationship with. However, the game does still keep track of who you have the highest relationship with, and because of that, you'll get a special scene once you go back into your room at night. Now, if you only went on a date with one person, then it's automatically going to be with that person. It takes it of who you have the highest relationship value with out of everyone you went on a date with. So in my first playthrough, I only went on a date with Azimi. I got the ending scene with Azimi. Now, because I went on a date with everybody, that might not be the case this time around. Oh god, I'm 6 short, and I've got everything of all the main characters. Yep. There we go. Yes, I have every single bromide that you don't find laying on the floor, and I'm only missing 6. Awesome. So, who do we have the highest relationship value with? Well, I can't easily check that, so that's just going to have to be, you'll have to keep that in mind, and we'll have to see who it's going to be next week. Because it's time to stop playing Sakura Wars. We got an hour left. Let's play some Guilty Gear. It's basically the same game, really. See, sadly, there's no way to announce to YouTube, like, hey, I switched games. Now I'm playing the much more popular one. So I'm not going to suddenly get a bunch more views. So now, I didn't want to waste time because it's going to be we have a lot of waiting before we can actually start playing. It's got to connect to the server. I got to get online. I'm going to have to get through a bunch of connection errors before I can actually get into a match. And yeah, we are actually going to be playing online, which is a kind of a new thing for me. If you go look at my plus R file on Steam, I have one online match, even though I've played that game for like 25 hours and I've owned it for about half a year. During the first beta, I was spending so much time doing offline stuff because I was nervous about going online. I did once, and then I got disconnected during the second round. I could not reconnect at all. Like, I was completely kicked from the network mode. So I was like, okay, I can't get in, no matter how many times I tried. And I'll save it for another time. I forgot that the beta ended that night, so I didn't really get to play a match. This time, since I already knew how to play Strive, I did a little bit of practice offline. And I'm like, all right, now we going on. And I've been really enjoying it. I do not have a perfect win-loss ratio, but I win enough that I still feel like I'm a competent player. What if I was just completely quiet while we were going through all this communicating with servers? It's at least really nice that because it's a free open beta, you don't have to have PlayStation Plus to play online. And I do have to wonder if that's the case. Was that the case with the Dragon Ball FighterZ open beta? Because I downloaded that as when that was around, but I was under the assumption that you had to have PlayStation Plus to play online. So I literally downloaded it to play the training mode, and that was it. Because there was no CPU battles. Like, it was training mode and online. That was it. At the very least, my positive experience with the online here, not just in terms of responsiveness, because I play so little online gaming, I don't really know what a laggy game feels like. But at the very least, I like playing Guilty Gear Online, I've discovered. So once this beta is over, I am very much going to be playing some online plus R. All right. All right, let's see how this goes. It's Saturday night. It's Saturday night. I have no date. A 2-liter bottle of Shasta and my All Rush mixtape. Let's rock. But it's Saturday night. It's probably going to be pretty busy. Let's see how many connection errors I have. Or maybe it'll actually work without a hitch. More information. As you can see, I'm currently on the 5th floor, which is actually kind of in the middle. First time I played this when I tried to play online, that was the park. Playing it. Other floors without worrying about assigned floor. But like they're all basically filled, so I'll just head into here. I like at least being matched with people that are close to my skill level. Means I have more of a chance of winning. So the first time during the first beta, the tutorial automatically matched me to round 4 into floor 4. This one automatically matched me into floor 6, and then I've dropped down to 5. I won my first online match, went up to 7, and now I've dropped down to 5. Oh man! All right then, we're starting off with a mirror match. Then I'm amazed it worked. All right, looks like we're about this. He's also floor 5, level 41. This is probably going to be we're a mirror match. This is actually probably going to be pretty even. Let's see how this goes. Let's see. Is he the kind of person? Yes, he is the kind of person that skips. Oh. Ooh. Now I can't concentrate. Oh, ooh, interrupted me right at the last second there. Ooh. Oh, I actually managed to hit with that. That doesn't usually happen. Ooh. Oh, God. Now, of course, I'm trying to pull off a damn super, but I can feel my finger slipping. Whatever. I won. Of course, he's skipping everything as well. Ooh, nice. See, that move, whatever that new slash move is, that's a pretty good, like, opener if you can pull it off correctly. Okay, now he's not playing around. Oh, and he's going to be wall bouncing me. I keep thinking he's saying something about like, your balls. Oh, I think that was pretty good timing on the... Nope, he blocked it. Darn it. Blocked my ride the lightning. Oh, oh. There we go. Close one. Don't expect to see too many dragon installs on Kai. Just because if I have the meter, I'm more likely to spend it on a... reflecting on themselves. Okay, this time you're willing to let the intro play out? I always do. I don't like skipping this stuff. I think it's part of the important aesthetic. Oh yeah, and this is the first time... This beta is the first time we get to hear the dubcast for Strive. First of all, it's like a mix between established actors from the sign dub, which at the very least means we do get Kaiji Tang back as Faust. I love him. He was probably the best actor in sign. Ooh. Oh, okay, I was trying to do... There we go. Ooh, he had enough time to block it, eh? I also wouldn't get too used to seeing any Roman cancels, because honestly, I've never once figured out how to use them. Like, what the proper timing for it is. Ooh, there we go. Went in with that dive. I still haven't taken... Okay, never mind. I almost had a perfect round going there. Nice. All right. And since I'm winning against someone on the same floor, I might get ranked up. How much you want to bet it's going to happen right after this round? And it's going to be like, yep, nope. All right. If the other guy is willing to keep fighting, I'll do it. Man, didn't even try to start playing it. Damn. Wow, this guy uses his bursts real fast. Ooh, okay, a little too far away. That's fine. Ooh, okay. He's figured me out, guys. God, just do goddamn ride the lightning. No, I'm not trying to do goddamn stun edge. I'm trying to do ride the lightning. Oh, what? You don't skip your own victory animations, dude? Ooh. Alright, yep. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, okay. He's got my number now. Oh, there we go. Got a wall break. Alright, again, I was trying to do ride the lightning. It's a half circle back and then forward. I know the motion. It just doesn't read it correctly all the time. Yeah, he does that like right at the beginning of the match. I wait until I'm at least caught in a combo. Ooh. Okay. Oh man, I'm trying to like get more grabs in. I understand I am kind of like really. Oh, that was like a just guard. Ooh, okay. Oh, there we go. Another close one. All right, I'd say that those. I'm already showing off pretty well, I would say. And after 3 matches, we're automatically disconnected from each other. Now, of course, I could just go back in and fight him again if I so desired. But nah, I like to mix it up. I'm not a huge fan of mirror matches, if I'm going to be honest. Of course, the guy right next to me is also playing Kai. And he just immediately jumped into that. All right, then. I do kind of like this whole, like, you can see the outcome of the other fights that are going on. It's not really necessary, but it's kind of cool. We got this guy over here dressed as Luffy. And yeah, just so you know, don't expect... Oh, I think I'm... Nope, never mind. So, you know, don't expect me to be fighting as anyone besides Kai. He's the only character I really know. You gonna be fighting me? Yeah, alright. You a Nago main? Yeah, alright. I actually don't have too many chances to fight Nago opponents. Despite the fact that a lot of people do play him. I have not seen a single Leo online. I don't think I've seen an Ino either. I'm not sure if I've seen a Mei. I've definitely never seen a Milia, maybe not a Zato. There's a lot of people in this game I've never seen online. Like, I've seen Rams, I've seen Nagos, I've seen Kais, I've even seen the odd Soul or two. Ooh, this guy doesn't skip the intro. I like you already. So do we know who Nago's English voice is yet? We know that in this game, Kai is now Sean Chiplock. In the last game, he was Sam Riegel. And if I'm going to be honest, I like Sean Chiplock more. I think he's just a better choice. Sam Riegel's problem is, admittedly, his voice is a little too distinct. Like, I hear it and I just hear Sam Riegel. Sean Chiplock, I really don't know. He's been in a couple things I've seen, but... Oh God, he's strong, but... There we go. So you got whatever that super mode is Nago has. It seems to be pretty deadly. The problem is it drains your health like nothing else. I just kind of have to outlast it, and then it's not too much damage to take him down. Ooh, jumped into that. Oh, good. It's playing Smell of the Game. Hell yeah. I use a lot of Stun Dipper, as you can see. It's just a good way to connect. Ouch. Oh, there we go. That was perfect timing. Oh, wall break finish. All right. And because the numbers at the top of the screen, you can see that I got pretty good ping. The most I've ever seen is 2 rollback frames, which I think is actually pretty high, but that was only once, and I think it was more on the other guy. You want to fight again? Yep, alright. I always wait, if they want it. Yeah, man, even though we've seen it before, he's not skipping. It takes time, sure, and I don't really mind anyone who skips, but whatever. It does bother me, though, that the dub dialogue is a little bit different than the subtitles. Just because there's a mismatch. Ooh. Ouch. Ooh, wow, I actually managed to interrupt that teleport. I don't usually do that. Oh. Alright, the guy's starting to figure me out. Oh. Ooh. Okay. He guarded it, but it's alright. Oof. Oh. Yeah, how do you like being tripped? Oh, there we go. Vapor Thrust. Yeah, actually almost lost that one. Ooh. Oh man, grab range is just kind of bad in most fighting games, I'm going to be honest. Oof. Yeah. Any of you guys watching this who are more used to seeing like all these like other streamers playing this game who are like really good at this game, we must just all look really stupid. Like, wow, you're not even Roman canceling, you ain't even getting in these really good combos. He keeps reusing the same things over and over. But listen, this is how I play Guilty Gear. And I'm doing pretty well for myself, honestly. I always have to give credit. I don't know who's responsible for it. If it was someone on the localization team or Sean Chiplock himself. Alright. I'm up to 4-6, guys. But, one of Kai's lines, if he gets tripped, is, "I'm falling!" Which is a reference to the animated intro to Guilty Gear X, which is amazing. Oh no, I'm falling! I love that video so much. Alright, gonna be fighting tougher opponents. I might get dropped back down. Oh shit, Amelia player. Okay. I've learned something. If you get that error message of a fail to obtain dual station information, don't bother trying to keep going there. It's not going to work. Even if you can get into the dual station, every single fight you get into is just going to disconnect before you even get into the fight. I also recommend you take the left side of it, because that means you're player 1, which is probably, you're more used to it. I like it. How about you? Nope. What, am I not good enough? Yeah, alright. I'm just your last choice, huh? Oh god. I've had some bad luck against soul mains. 119. Okay, we're technically same level. He's played less than I have. But that doesn't really mean anything. Because he could have just spent more time offline. He could just be more naturally skilled. Could just be a bad matchup. Who knows? All I know is I've played a couple matches against Souls online that have really gone south. That was a stupid decision of mine. Ooh, wow, that hit me. I will say, of the dubcast, I'm kind of disappointed with Soul. I don't think we have an official confirmation on who's voicing him yet. It sounds like it's David Forsyth again from Strive. I'm going to be honest, I was never a big fan of his voice. That just looked kind of stupid. Ooh! What did I interrupt there? A Fafnir? Oh, ooh, yeah, Wild Throw in this game hurts. Oh, perfect timing again, because he's in the middle of an attack. Which, admittedly, with Ride the Lightning is a little bit dangerous, because it has such disgustingly low priority. I've had so many projectiles that basic projectiles that interrupt Ride the Lightning. It bothers me so much. Like, you see what Ride the Lightning looks like? Okay. Sorry. Is that too good for you? Okay. Oh, failed to match. All right. Well, I'm still willing to go. I'm actually having pretty good connection luck. Earlier today when I was playing, I was spending like 10 minutes just waiting around trying to connect. Oh, I'm not at the station, but it's not letting me. There we go. How about you? Yeah, let's go. Who you play? Chip, alright. Are you willing to fight me? Yes. I always wait for the other person to go first. Like, do you want to fight me? Ooh, level 60, but floor 6. I always ask, like, do you want to fight me? Do you want a rematch? Do you want to skip the cutscenes? I really just go along. Man. Alright. Alright, Chip, let's go. Oh, that was an up attack. That was an air attack. Uh-oh. If the connection icon starts appearing during a match, that's not a good sign. That means we might get disconnected. Ooh, wow. That hit him in the air. Interesting. I wasn't expecting that to be like an anti-air. That I was. I wish I had a better idea of what the hell I was doing. Oh, wow, okay, I jumped over it with a Vapor Thrust. Odd thing to do. God, I'm really playing defensive here, because Chip moves so fast, I don't really know what to expect. Even though I have an easier time taking him down, because his health is so low. Ooh, that can happen. Ouch. Alright, equalized us real fast. New world. Oh, interrupted. Yeah, doing charge attacks is probably not my best idea. Against someone so fast. Ooh. Missed. Will this hit? Nope. He teleported through me. Listen, if you're gonna spend that much time, you probably shouldn't be spending that much time in the air against someone with an anti-air. Even if I'm not super good at using anti-airs, I admit. God, wow. Have I lost a round since I got online? Yes, I have. I've lost one. Ooh, level 51, 52, 53. God. It is amazing how many levels you can go up sometimes. Confession time, during the first beta, I fought exclusively in this stage because I didn't realize that the stage selection was set to auto instead of random. So because this is the stage that's associated with Kai, I guess, it was always here. And I didn't figure out how to change it. Now I have. I've set both. And likewise, every single song that played was Smell of the Game. Which, you know, I'm not going to pretend is a bad thing, because I love that song to death. Okay, I didn't actually kind of mean to do that there. And it didn't work out. Ooh. I mean, there were a couple people that thought, like, wow, it was really distracting. I actually really love that, like, slow down, huge text counter. Like, I think it's really visually striking. And it lets you know real quick, like, oh, tides have turned. It's because it only happens with critical counters. Like, any time a counter happens, it doesn't do that, and I like that. I'm going to be honest with you, every time I, like, suddenly end up on the wrong side of a fight, it's most likely because I'm like, hey, I should try a different move. And it just doesn't work out. Ooh, wow. He either baited me, or he got really lucky. Or he just capitalized real quick. Ooh, he might have me. This work? Yes! There we go. Equalized real quick. Oh god, I'm so nervous. Oh, there we go. Got me. I probably should have just used, if I had the energy, I should have just used Sacred Edge. Oh, God. I was just waiting there that whole time, and I just remembered, like, oh yeah, I have an anti-air, despite the fact that I've used it several times. Oh, that somehow worked. How do I keep hitting with these? There's admittedly a part of me that wants to cut the stream early, just because I'm doing so well. I'm like, yeah, I don't want this to go down. Like, I want to keep showing off. Oh, wow. Got me. Oh. Ooh, okay. He's got my number. Like, I haven't hit him yet. Okay. Okay, that would have been a bad time to use it anyway. Alright, guess what? Oh, man. This always happens. I think I get too drunk on my power when I get into Dragon Install and I can't capitalize on it. Oh. I keep forgetting I have that, like, electric attack in midair. There we go. That's a good timing there. Oh, never mind. He had iframes. But, anti-air. Uh-oh. That's probably going to take me out. Yep, alright. Good work, man. Oh, and that was enough to... Oh, wow, he won the first round, too. Alright, well, for our last match together, you got your one win. Alright, he learned me well enough. A new badge, alright. I could test my luck by checking my R code. Okay, I think he's going into a fight with someone else. How do I get up? There we go. I just want to be sure I'm fighting someone else. Anyone waiting? Nope, doesn't look like it. Well, I'll just go to this station then. Okay. So, nope, never mind. Okay. So is this a bad station, or... did it just not work because of the, like they weren't at the same one with me? Because that'll happen. If they try to match from somewhere else in the room, it can get a little iffy. Got 657,000 matches played on this floor today. Damn. God, it's so weird looking up there, seeing a guy perfectly dressed up as Leo, but he plays Soul. Come on. Give me another opponent and have it be a character I haven't fought yet. I haven't fought Eno in this game. I haven't fought Milia. I'm not sure I fought Faust. I'm actually not even sure I fought Axel. Did that work? Okay, it's just another... Okay, nope. That guy didn't want it. Okay, maybe he... See, I don't know. Did he disconnect because he's like, nah, I don't want to do a mirror match? Or, okay, I think this is just not working. Alright, I'm going to another station. But you gotta wait a little bit before it lets you. Come on there. Alright. Someone want to go? You down there. Currently initializing. Will it work? Oh, RAM, alright. So how do they decide, like, those bounty numbers? Oh, it's your level, okay. So this is this person's first match online. Interesting. And they're set for 2 floors below me. So, I do have to wonder. Now, the question is, are you going to let the intro play? Because, the Ram intro shows off that Ram's got quite the body in this game. Okay, now. She is thick in this game. What the hell are you doing, man? I immediately question anyone who's like, yep. Who's like, they have all the options for picking a Ram color palette, and they're just like, yeah, I'm going to pick like a light-skinned one. Like, come on, man. What are you doing? Man, she is strong. That was a bad idea. Ooh. Oh, damn it, air dash. Oh, God, my... Ouch. Okay, I don't think I'm going to win this one. Yep. Okay, despite the fact that this guy's first online match 2 levels below me, I think he knows what he's doing. Oh, God, and he's got that faster startup than me. There we go, that was good. Ugh. Oh, wow, I backstepped. I would never do that. I'm sure she's going to block this. Yep, okay. Okay, I'm not trying to do these goddamn charges. I'm trying to do a vapor thrust, which, I mean, probably wouldn't have been a good idea anyway, because I'm not really close enough. Oh, ooh, a lag. Oh, we're getting a bit of lag here. That's not good. Oh, damn it. It probably would have worked if I could have pulled off that Sacred Edge earlier.
We can go home now. Let's go.
Okay. You want to go? All right. I'm willing to steal victory from you. Yeah, that is some really high ping. That's probably not going to work. Yep. And there's so much ending lag on Ride the Lightning if it gets blocked. There we go. All right. I'm not a complete pushover, Ram. I'm amazed that worked. That is the laggiest move I have, aside from Charge Stun Edge. And somehow she didn't interrupt me there. Interesting. Ooh. Okay, it hit, but it was blocked. Why are you not interrupting these? All right. It must be really. It is really weird just to see a match completely turn around like that. Like she 2-0'd me on the first. On our first match, and then the second one I 2-0'd her. I have no idea what gender anyone is. I just always assume that people are the same gender as their character. Even though my experience playing several fighting games tells me that would not be the case. Like, I certainly don't play a male character on the occasion I play BlazBlue, which admittedly isn't often. Ooh. Like, oh god, and how much time it takes to actually start up a dragon install. Oh god. Ooh, that hit. Alright. Ouch. Okay, gonna have to play it a little safe. There we go. That's honestly one of the biggest reasons I play Kai, just because he has good range. He has good range with his normals. You gotta just love like the way we act as like more amateur players. Like, it's very much like we're not being super aggressive. We back off all the time because we're so nervous about what the hell's going to happen. There we go. Elbowed in the face.
Challenge me again whenever you like.
Okay, I'm thinking like we do one more full set of rounds against someone. And then that'll be that for the night. Initializing a match against who? Aren't you the same guy? Nah, I don't want to fight the same person again. Don't. Okay, man, you really want to keep going, huh? Alright, fine then. Oh no, there's a different guy, I think. No, it's definitely... No, same guy. Went up 6 levels from our fight, so that's good. I went up like 2. Maybe only 1. Alright, but listen, man, if you want to keep fighting, that's fine. I was clearly able to learn you and turn things around. Oof. God, man, yeah, like, any professional player would have interrupted me there. Oop, good timing on that. And it's impressive because it's the first fucking time I've ever managed to pull it off in this round. It is somewhat funny to trip someone to their death. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that probably... I didn't think that was gonna work. Yeah, I don't think so. Out of here. And you are quite content to keep me in the corner, eh? That's sort of where Ramlethal players work best, because they got that sword explosions. Oh man, I jump over them and they counter so fast. That worked somehow. That might miss. Oh, partially hit. All right. Aha, interrupted it. I was prepared to actually use a faultless defense. That's another core Guilty Gear technique I don't really use. So if you're trying to keep score, core Guilty Gear techniques I don't use: Roman cancels and faultless defenses. Like, those are key parts of playing Guilty Gear, and I don't use either of them. God, I'm not trying to do all this. It's working though, so I can't really argue with it. That move where she sends her sword out and she yells, "Venus!" I swear to God, every single time I hear it, I just think she's yelling, "Penis!" And I can't decide if that's in character for Ramlethal or not. There's a part of me... probably not. There's a part of me that's thinking like, oh, is it possible she's yelling it out, not really knowing what she means? But I mean, she's emotionless. She's not dumb. Okay, God, I'm keep messing up my all my buttons. There we go. Yeah, this guy had just one victory against me early on, and I've just completely wiped the floor with him ever since. Listen, if you want to keep fighting, man, I'm not against it. There's a chance that all this fighting will get me up to get me up to rank 7 maybe. I don't know. Oh God, range on that's real small. Like I'm trying to get some grabs in. It's not really working. Ooh, ow, ooh. Oh God, I hate that you can like block burst. Because I mean, like I'm trying to get you the hell away from me. There we go. There it is. Perfectly timed. Oh. Oh, I almost actually managed to get dust off. That's the sort of thing you never get in a real match. Though I think she was in the air, so I wouldn't have been able to get the aerial chase anyway. That probably wasn't the best idea. Probably should have gone with a Sacred Edge. Yep, okay. Managed to get another round. Yeah, 2 rollback frames. It sounds so low, but that's honestly higher than I usually see. There we go. The two of us have had quite this journey together. Like, this person started up against me. Then I learned them and they got better than me, and now I got better than them, and now they're starting to learn me and get better. Oh. Yeah. It's a good move, but if I can interrupt it, I'm gonna.
That was a fine bout.
Alright. So I think we're just about close to the end of the night. We got time for one more match. Oh, another new badge. Alright. However, we've clearly proven that I am capable of fighting opponents my level. That's not fun anymore. Now, the nice thing about this is you're not allowed to go down. Like it says, it basically, it looks at your performance and says, hey, this is about the level of skill you're at. You're not allowed to fight anyone weaker than you, because that's just bullying. But you're fully allowed to punch above your weight, if you so desire. So, what do you say? Not recommended. Yes. Let's do one match at level 10. If I lose here, it's not really going to impact me, because the game is going to realize, like, yeah, you're punching way above your weight. The hell are you doing? How about you? What level are you? 60. Okay, well, I don't know your code. I just want to know, like, are you meant to be on floor 10? I'm not coming up here to fight someone else who's trying to punch above their weight. And this was a bad idea. We're going to be here for a little bit. I can't quit. I mean, I guess I can try getting into a match with them, and if they're not meant to be at level 10, then who cares? I could also just check the menu. The guy's probably looking at me, at my avatar right next to him. He's like, what the hell is this guy doing? Why is he wasting so much time? I'm sorry, man. I clicked on checking your R code. Do I have enough time to check? I see I have a Discord message. Do I have enough time to check? All right, let's delete this email. There we go. Yep, you are meant to be a level 10 player, and you're an Eno. Oh, but you left. It took me so long they left. All right, let's see here. Waiting for a match. God, I don't know. But I don't know what levels any of you guys are. Okay, Creed wanted it. All right, let's go. We fight a level 10 Eno. This is gonna go terribly. They're gonna look at me and just be like, dude, you fucking serious? Okay, they're willing to do it. If I manage to win this match, my rank is gonna go up crazy. We're close in level, though. So that's cool. So you guys want to see how a real Guilty Gear Pro plays? I can guarantee you they're going to skip because they don't have time for this. God, I hate fighting Eno already. One of those was going to work. Oh. Yeah, it's about how I was expecting this to go. Honestly, the fact that I got half her health bar off is pretty admirable. Oh god, I've like not hit her at all yet. Good lord. God, if I could have actually managed to pull off my goddamn Ride the Lightning there. Are you expecting this, Eno? Is this all part of your master game plan? God damn. Because the Eno can just like hit anywhere, man. I can't believe that you want to fight again, man. Alright, so we have very clearly seen the limit of my skill. Let's get out of here. So that's basically how I am with Guilty Gear. I'm pretty good with people that are about the same level as me. I am god-awful against anyone better. Overall, I think that went pretty well for us. I got to show off a bit of Guilty Gear skill. And next week, since this beta is going to be completely over, we'll just be going back to Sakura Wars, and we'll get to see who we actually got to go on a date with. Sadly, that's not something we can look at in Guilty Gear, mostly because of my 5 favorite girls in this franchise. Only one of them is in this game so far. It's Ram. No Baiken, no Jacko, no Dizzy, no L. It's a real shame, honestly.